Well, another of the great matches coming up this weekend, another tough one. Two teams that have dropped points in the last week, but both still powering on, trying to get into that top four kind of position. What's this game going to be like, Lee?
Again, this is our fifth game against Morton this season, and it's basically a game between two teams coming off the back of disappointing performances. I'm sure Dougie would say the same as ourselves. This week's been a little bit soul-searching, trying to get things back on track after what was, for ourselves, a disappointing result and performance up at Arbroath. But Dougie will be in the same position. But listen, both teams have been up there challenging all season towards the top of the league, towards the playoff positions, and they deservedly are in those positions to press for them, because more often than not they've had really positive results as opposed to a couple of disappointing ones recently. We know what Morton's like, as you say. We've played them 4 times already. First and foremost, it's going to be a good physical battle, as it has been on all the other occasions. But after that, both teams have their own qualities, their own strengths, their own areas that I'm sure Dougie sees as maybe a weakness from our point of view, and we'll see certain weaknesses that Morton might have. But again, all bodes well for another tough performance and tough game on Saturday.
Really good one to come along to, though, because of all those things you've just said. It's something you want to be in that crowd to see these kind of matches. Probably one of our best performances over the last sort of 6-7 games was our win up there at Morton in our catch-up game. It's always a tough place to go, Capello, but the performance was great. It was really aggressive. It has to be. But there was a lot of quality shown as well. And on the day, we deserved to get the 3 points. But it's a new day Saturday. I'm sure they'll be coming down looking to put things right from their own perspective. But we've got to be ready for that, and we've got to be able to stamp our own authority on a game which is going to be very, very difficult. OK, Ben. Gaffer comes back at Gayfield and closes the door. And he says he's had a great chat with you, that you've had a good making out your own points. What was it like to be in there?
It was very much needed. There was some stern words said from staff and players between ourselves also. It was much needed, like I said, because the performance wasn't good enough against Arbroath. And we need to bounce back on Saturday. It's a big game. And we need a reaction from all of us.
Do you feel the reaction already in the training sessions?
Yeah, I feel like it's been tough to get over it, because, like I said, it was nowhere near acceptable and it wasn't like us. So we know what needs to happen on Saturday, and we've been working towards it all week. So we've got no excuses come Saturday. We need to put a performance on. Now,
you're looking forward to this game against Morton, obviously. What do you see as their strengths?
Big, strong, physical team. Like to get the ball forward up to target man and play off him. But it won't be the first time we come up against it this season. So we need to be ready for it and make sure that we're up for it and win our individual battles and then get the 3 points.
No, I don't think I'm saying anything you don't know, but you've been part of a really successful midfield this year. It's reshaped at times, different players in there, but you've created something of a real place for yourself in that team. How has this season gone in your opinion, and how do you feel in that midfield?
Yeah, no, I feel like I've had a decent season. I've played all the league games, and I'm something I want to finish strong. I want to play the remaining games. It's up to the gaffer, but we've got lots of options in midfield, so everyone's fighting for their place, whether we play as a 2 in midfield or a 3. We've got lots of talent, so it's been a joy to play with all the boys in midfield, and we're just working together really well, and hopefully that can continue for the last 5 games.
Now, you've got a reputation as a penalty taker, let's be honest, and the majority of your goals have come from that. But you have sneaked in with a couple of decent strikes. Which is your favourite?
Probably the Queen's Park goal earlier on in the season. The little flick probably stands out. But yeah, no, I've scored quite a few penalties this season. I'm not really complaining if they're going in. I'll take them.
Brilliant. So let's go across back to you, Lee. Injury-wise, how's the team at the moment? How's the squad?
Jordan trained today, which was great to get him back. Jordan and the young boy Carter Jenkins was back on the training ground today, so that's good additions back in within the group. Obviously, we're still waiting on Josh coming back, and Alex is a little bit longer term. So other than that, we've got everybody to choose from, to be honest with you. So that's good. That's good. Listen, we're acutely aware how important the stage of the season is with 5 games to go. We're acutely aware of how desperate the supporters are for success, which we may not have envisaged at the beginning of the season, but we are where we are and we deserve to be where we are. So we understand the highs and lows that come with winning a game or losing a game with that. But again, it's important that we all stick together, we all get behind each other, we all support each other throughout the 90 minutes on a Saturday. And I think majority of the time this season we've had brilliant support. Everybody's stuck together, and that's led to us getting the results we've had up to now. So getting these people back from injury is obviously going to strengthen the group in general. But again, that relationship between the support and the staff and the players and everything's been vital to our success this season. And it's important we have to stick with that through the highs, through the lows, through the ups, through the downs.
Just one little question about Josh. I think it was Timo last week said, he was raring to get back on the ball. He was desperate to start playing, and I had a quick word with him about Arbroath, same thing. So how is the TV star doing just now? And also, how do you rate his performance on the TV last week?
I never watched them. I would have fallen asleep watching that. So, to be fair, I've watched their game back, but I've avoided Josh's comments. No, listen, his fracture is healing. Maybe not as quickly as he would have liked. So we'll gauge it week by week. He's still a week behind again, so we'll have a look again next week, and he'll probably go back for another X-ray just to check the progress of it. But listen, he's a big loss. He's always in and around the change room. He's always bubbly. He's always pranking around and taking the mick out the lads. But ultimately, we'd rather have his quality available for us to select on a Saturday afternoon. So yeah, he's a big loss, but he'll tell you he's a bigger loss than he actually is.